and Victoria's English Country English book to read today. Big Win. And then this is a new newspaper. Name of the story is When You Feel Less Hungry When It Gets Hot. Are you ready to read? Here we go. Why you feel less hungry when it gets hot? Have you not have less on a plate during heat? You feel less hungry when you're hot because your body trying to cool down. All of your body functions, part of your head, even breathing in your delicious food make you heat up. So, your body's freeze your bleed in your razor lurkers and elation when you sweet to lose and became image of their millions. This lubrication on implanted in your body that makes you less hungry. The end of this new newspaper, and then one more time story. Big Win. Chapter 1. There was live a giant called Big Win. He was called Big Win because A. He was big. B. He wore a wing. Big Win was very fussy about his wing. He kept it clean and shiny in the just side of shampoo. Make hair twice and shiny and other shampoos. Big rolling shampoo. And they left home without the top of the bad black hat. And their giants blurb into the populations at the smelly birds, and the workleys of their commissions at their big wang passes by. Here today, gone tomorrow. Deep, you're on your cheap heap. Are you offer wagon? Big Wang turned to ignore them, but he didn't impress absolutely if Toothy Pack is around. You see, it was a Big Wang's secret love to Toothy Pack. One day, she had a wonder to over the mountains of that who was thinking of a perm of the Toothy Pack. Roses are red, bellows are blue, sugar is sweet, and so is she. And then all climbed till suddenly, whoosh! A giant wind blew with jiggerweed. Hey, come back! It blew over the mountain on top of another. Big Wang watches happily at the visions of their old jiggled. He had a hands over the hairless, and then he had a horror. Now I horror how surprises, how millions are learning. Now he stops at the more and then embarrasses they ever in his life. Chapter 2. Not far from the land of the giants, the land of the little people down. He says, lay Big Wang's Big Wang. She searched the boy Junior and he first spotted it. Wow, was that a sleeping monster? He ugly and giant singing gently. He poked it into the pocket and pew, was only a head up hair. And he got a twite. I covered the knees into the couch and that could be the job. Johnny and dig it into the triangle, half of their hair to courage. Big Wings wag found here to the land of the giants, home. Jenny and Jerry. He parents did their knitted to a roof this very afternoon. Chapter 3. Meanwhile, a big sat at home in the shingle. He walked into the mirror and decided something to be done. Something would be done. Then he had an idea. Big Wang fetched the baccalaureate and they looked for the low swing. He sat to the mountain and rubbed views of the landscape. He scented every nook in the country and then every cook and nanny, but he couldn't see the Wang. He was about to ask a cup of tea. Suddenly, he stuffed it. Yippee, here's my wing. Now all we have to do is the greeting back, but it's always an easier than it done. For Big Wang was a giant who was a time up to the mouse and the little turbot, all Ferg in their world of the giants. Eek, it's a little Ferg. Eek, a giant! So Big Bang spat in the whole of the sink, and then he was in charge of the pencils of their sink. March, suddenly Dwight. Monday, Dwight more. Tuesday, Dwight even more. Wednesday, Dwight extra hard. March. Thursday, Dwight extra hard. Friday, Dwight extra hard. Saturday, go ahead. On Saturday, he wasn't darkened to keep into the rage of the giants, and then he was up the mountains, and the witch more than noticed him. And then he was in ledge after which more of like a puddles, and until he saw courage. And then the Big Bang courage behind the tree and then took a deep breath and it blew over his knife. The courage began to quieten the crumbler and then the edges began to shake and Super but it still didn't breach an edge. Johnny and his family started to bask. What's that noise? Heard that the wind. Huh? But they're soon back to sleep and their whole day didn't hurt. Then that stopped the home and the neighbor more embarrassed more and then he was state the fire and then another idea. A balloons make a many mind. And then chapter 4. The next night we follow the track of the courage. It was in blues above them pop away with all sights. Johnny and his family woke up as a picture of their wall of the crockery crashes the floor. It wasn't Hurricane or the Northern Quake or the big bad wolf. She hurried under the top of roll hair of there didn't set the wolf. Goodness there is ever absolutely they want to back and soon was slipping carefully again. Chapter 5. Big Wang broken and hated of their giants after chasing forever. Hey, lost your ring. Keep your horrible mates. Big Wang endorsed and mope. Eat Sun to winter fry set. After a whole movement then eaten any food and the only thing left was harder than a paper pot. Big One began to think. Paper always make my sneeze. If I could sneeze into the decorations on my wing, it might get into the trick. And then the night they amazed a paper pot, Big Wang take out of the house again. But before long he saw Bakery flee from there who was unpacked into the decoration. Yikes, this must be have to see Iron Wang. Sophie Pang, he had another that he wasn't try off the back of their head. Oops, he had the top of the paper pot. Sophie Pack wasn't near now. Big Wang noticed the cleated at their tags until he sneezed a giant sneeze. Achoo! Achoo! Now Chickpea Pack noises after the old teacher to the end. Sneeze, even back sneeze. Achoo! And then Chickpea Pack fell's teeth came flying out. There's soup to chocolates and then hollow tube. No one is perfect, she growled it. That's true, noted Big Wang. Wow, what a beautiful point this. Soon they realized their loss of encumbrance and they didn't mind after jokes and beginning to bail after the chungness. While back of their pants after ribbons on his head. Maybe you're from the gliding of their horse. Ho ho, that's a good one. And then because they never mind of that, who was a giant soon, the drooled and then tired to make jokes, they're not fun anymore. Let's go home. So Big Wang and Tiffany Pat live happily Harris and Titty took his score and laughs at their long lives. As seen for Tickly Pat face teeth. And then we're still standing today. The end. Did you have fun? US English Country Con, making a better book. And US goodbye. And a book to do goodbye to. New newspaper. Friends goodbye to. Why you feel less hungry when it gets hot goodbye to. And then hot food goodbye to. And then new newspaper goodbye. And then Big Wang goodbye to. And Big Wang's orange hair goodbye to. And Hackety Pack goodbye to. And today there's new newspaper. And then there's Hackety Pack goodbye to. And then today too, Boo goodbye too. And you're at Bear goodbye. See you next time. See you tomorrow. Bye bye, friends.